Sharkie Gamer here. So today we'll take a look at the Roccat Apuri. So this is an active USB hub with mouse bungee. So you can see in the front of the box there the display window that shows you the Apuri. On the front of the box here it says 4 fully powered ports, active USB hub, 0 drag cable mount mouse bungee, device plus cable management desk assistant, Roccat Apuri and the logo there, active USB hub with mouse bungee, 4x USB max power, blue illuminated. And it says the same sort of thing up the top there as well. On the side here, it goes into a bit more features of it. Just there it shows 4x 480 megabytes per second USB 2.0 ports, flexible cable mount, so that's where you actually have the mouse bungee part of it at this top, secure plus stable stand, and atmospheric underlight. And that's got a bit of a spiel there from another, I think it's professional gamer there. On the other side of the box, it shows you how basically it's meant to be set up. So you've got your keyboard, you've got your mouse pad, and then you've got the Roccat Apuri. And it says down here, Apuri, part of the Roccat SDMS. The Roccat Apuri helps you to organize your gaming zone perfectly as part of the smart desktop management system. It gives you an opportunity to arrange all your USB devices and cables neatly and within reach. Simply connect them to your hub's 4 fully powered USB ports. The mouse bungee's cable mount prevents the cable from getting snagged and tangled, and it gives the mouse a wireless feel, guaranteed for smooth gaming. And it's got a website, and then it says, yeah, package contents, Roccat Apuri, 1 power cable, 1 USB cable, and quick install guide. And it's got some system requirements just there. And it says just there, Roccat Apuri, active USB hub with mouse bungee once again. On the bottom of the box it just shows you basically the bottom of it, and it advertises the atmospheric underlight just there. On the back of the box it gives you a better look at it with everything plugged in. So here you've got your mouse coming down, so that's your mouse bungee part. It shows you your blue illumination, which has undercarriage lighting, 4 USB ports which are powered, and flexible cable mount, which is the top thing here. And then it just says active USB hub with mouse bungee. Down the bottom here, it pretty much says the same thing we've already covered. 0 drag mouse bungee, guaranteed unrestricted movement, active USB hub, so it's AC adapter, which means it's 4 fully powered USB ports. Your desk assistant for device plus cable management, direct port access, connect any USB device within reach, passive use possible thanks to the supplied USB cable, secure plus stable stand with the Roccat style blue glow. And all this other stuff is pretty much different languages and stuff like that. The same stuff. So let's get on and open the box and have a closer look at this bungee. Okay, so first thing we have here is basically a quick installation guide, which I'll just unfold. It's really just a quick setup. So it shows you a bit of little features there once again. They've got the Roccat Apuri logo and everything like that. It's got mostly the same kind of information. I'll read this top 3 here because they're quite interesting. It says, congratulations, you're now the owner of the perfect little desktop assistant, the Roccat Apuri. It comprises a fully powered 4-port hub enabling you to connect your devices directly to you on your desktop, thereby helping you to organize your gaming area. Attached to it is a mouse bungee, a cable mount that keeps your mouse cable safely out of the way without restricting your mouse movement. The hub. The Apuri features a self-powered hub. This means up to 4 USB devices can be connected to this hub without requiring external power. The signals aren't just transmitted by the hub, it also boosts them and refreshes the data stream, which would otherwise become increasingly weaker with increased load and distance. And over here it says the mouse bungee is a cable mount that can be attached and reattached to the top of the hub. Its purpose is to keep the cable out of the way while you move your mouse around, and prevent it from getting snagged or tangled. Using a mouse bungee feels like you're using a wireless mouse without missing out on the benefits of a wired mouse. The glow. Just like the other products belonging to the Roccat Smart Desktop Management System, SDMS, the Apuri features Roccat-style blue illumination. There are 3 ice blue LEDs on the top and an ambient underlight which projects an atmospheric glow through the Roccat icon onto your desktop. And on the other side, it just gives you a basic setup. Plug into power, connect your USB, connect your cable up, and plug your devices into the hub. And of course, it shows you there, they're removing the bungee at the top there. Wait, this focuses. So this part is the bungee, and it can just unclip from the top of there if you didn't want the bungee. Which it'd be a shame not to use the bungee part of it, since that is one of the main parts. Anyway, we'll move on to the next bit now. So what else you get in the package is you get a USB cable, like that. So it's got the cool Roccat logo on the side of it. The other one as well. You get a box here. It's got the power cable in it. So you get a power cable, as you can see. And then of course you get the bungee itself. So this is the bungee. So on first glance it looks really cool. So you got the Roccat logo right on the top there. This part here is your mouse bungee. As you can see, it's really flexible. Then you've got your, going down here, you've got basically the stand, which has got really nice feet that are really kind of gripped out. You can see that texture on that grip. On the side, you've got the port for basically your power and the USB that connects to the computer. And then on the other side, you've basically got 4 USB ports. And these are powered ports once you have the power plugged in. On the other side, you've got the Roccat logo there, which actually is another port that glows, so that would create undercarriage lighting. And of course you've got the name and everything else. And the whole texture of the device here is a nice kind of smooth feeling. It feels really nice, kind of smooth. The only thing of that is it is a dust attractor, so the dust will attract onto it, but it does feel pretty nice. And the bungee is really nice and flexible as well. And it's like a rubberized type of thing, so it's not going to make a sound if it hits something that often. Okay, so we'll first have a look at the undercarriage lighting. So now normally if you want the actual ports to be powered, you would be plugging the power in as well. Because I'm just showing the lighting, I'm just going to plug the USB in. The powered ports are very beneficial. So when you have it plugged into your computer, this is what it looks like. You've got the 4 lights on top, and you've got the undercarriage lighting going on underneath. And you can see the undercarriage lighting is actually that logo that's glowing. And it emits quite a big glow, as you can see there. So at night it looks really cool on the desk. And of course you can make out all your USB ports because it glows quite nicely around them as well. So that's sitting on your desk like that, ready to go. Of course, if you want those USB ports to be powered, to make sure all your devices you're plugging in have power, make sure you plug the power button in as well. So this will just go onto this port in here and go into your power. The next part is to install your mouse. Now, the idea of a mouse bungee is that if your mouse cable has got long extra cable like this right here, okay, you've got all this extra cable, you thread it to it. This cable, once it's running, it could be snagged on something, could be tangled, could get in your way. It just be annoying you basically, or creating drag, which slows down your mouse movement. So the idea of the bungee is you take this here, and usually you can do it whatever length that really suits you, depending on your setup. You take it and you thread it at the top here. So you just be threading it in the top, and then there's another section just there you thread it in as well. make it nice and tight in there. The rubber will hold it pretty well, and as you can see there, the cable's nicely in, going down there and going down the other side. All the excess cable that you have will go behind the mouse bungee away, and of course your mouse would be in front of it. So when you move your mouse, the bungee moves with it. Now, depending on where you have your mouse, you might need to have a longer cable here. If you find that you pull it and it drags it like that, then basically you've got too short a cable here and you need to extend it a bit longer. It depends on your setup. I mean, some people would want a shorter thing and some people won't. But you won't be pulling it over. It'll slide slightly, but really if you really pull it, it's not going to, it's not going to go anywhere. The feet will lift up, as you can see. So I mean, the grips are pretty good for what they are. If I put it the way it should be, then it's quite comfortable to use and it'll work quite well. It keeps your cable off the ground, it makes less friction so your mouse moves faster, and of course having a USB hub built into it means then you can plug other devices into it. If you got a USB headset, no problem, plug it in. Flash drive, no problem, plug it in. Anything that you want to plug it in during your gaming or while you're gaming and you want a powered hub, then you've got it right in front of you. Easy to access, really no fuss, nothing like that. And the good thing about it as well is that it does glow. So if you've got other things in your setup that glow, this is going to fit right into that. And of course, when you're gaming at night in the dark, it is easier to see where the ports are and basically just visually appealing. Now, previously I've done the Razer bungee as well. Now, the Roccat one, the Roccat Apuri is, I find, a lot better. Mainly because this rubber surface here and the way it's designed. This is more squarer, and so you can actually put it in front of your monitor or just underneath the monitor, and because this is rubber, it's not going to make a really bad sound when it hits it. You're going to hear it a little bit, but I mean, you could quite easily put it just in front of your monitor. It's that kind of compact size that it won't get in your way while you're playing. And of course you can adjust this cable to where or how far you want the mouse away from it. Unlike the Razer bungee, which was made of metal, it clanked a lot if you hit your monitor, and it was a bit longer. This allows for if you have smaller desktop space and don't have as much space as you want for the Razer bungee. And also another upside that this has over the Razer bungee is the fact that it's got the USB hub. It's got a powered hub on it, so not only are you getting extra USBs for your devices, but it's also powered, which means all the devices are going to be powered, which the Razer bungee does not have. So for the extra $20 you're paying extra on top of the Razer bungee, because these sell for about maybe $40, $50 depending where you get it from, these ones are way better value because you're getting a hub, you're getting undercarriage lighting, which looks really awesome, and you're getting a mouse bungee which manages your cable. And of course, if you didn't want that mouse bungee, you can pull this mouse bungee off, but really, you wouldn't really want to buy this just for a hub. It's a bit expensive just for a hub. But, that is an option if you want to go that route. So overall, it's a great product. This is actually one I've been using myself. This is actually normally set up on my main gaming computer at the moment, and I am really loving it. It works really well, and it's really to have those USB ports right in front of you. And of course, the glow looks really awesome with any kind of gaming setup, especially if you've got a glowing keyboard, maybe even a glowing mouse pad or anything like that. It fits right in. So overall, it's a great product. I would highly recommend this to anyone that wants a mouse bungee and wants a USB hub as well. So overall, I would recommend this more than the Razer mouse bungee, just because of the extra features. It's worth the extra cost. But if you want something cheap or affordable, this is too much for you, you don't really need a USB hub, then definitely the Razer bungee is going to be the cheaper option and the more viable option for you. But anyway, that's about all I can say about it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Sharkie Gamer. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll have heaps more controller and accessory reviews up very shortly. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you'd like to, and if you like this video, then hit that like button. Thanks again for watching, guys.